said I'm gonna get at it. You know I'm gonna get it fixing me up. I'm gonna get at it.
Shalom, peace everyone. So I am just going to jump right on in. If you've been following so far, this is the second video, and I'm going to be talking about why are you asking so many questions. So that's what I'm gonna go in about this evening. Why are you asking so many questions? Now, I think that there is a time that you do ask questions, and that is when you are courting someone. So you get to ask all the questions that you need to ask, because within my culture, we don't date, okay? We court. So during that period of courtship is for 9 months, and there's no sexual intercourse. So during that period of courtship, you are getting to know one person. For women, you're getting to know one man, and you're getting the chance to ask all the questions and vet him and ask him about his vision and his plans for life. You get to ask all of those questions you need to ask. So when I talk about why are you asking so many questions, this is more so when you are in a relationship already, and you may have skipped over asking the questions that you needed to ask because maybe you didn't have a courtship, but you look for every opportunity to question that man. Or why are we doing this? Or why are we doing that? Oh, what made you think? Like, you're all up in his business in a sense. And it's not because you genuinely want direction or want to know the plan or what's happening. It's because you're being disrespectful. So I just say it like that. You're being disrespectful and trying to make that man look small, right? So I was just sitting, I was just thinking about this topic, and for the females who say, like, they may lump strong men who are standing on their throne as being misogynistic or being domineering. But what I find interesting is that when women put themselves in a position to question a man, to make him see that he doesn't know what he's talking about or trying to make him look dumb, you're putting yourself in a position to be domineering and to be masculine, but a dysfunctional type of masculinity, because that's not true masculinity. But you're taking up upon yourself to be in that dominant seat, and I'm going to question you to death. And because I really don't respect what it is that you're saying, and I don't believe in what it is that you're doing. I have no faith, no respect what it is that you're saying and what it is that you are doing. So I just think that's interesting that females may take it upon themselves to sit in that seat and have those masculine characteristics. Because in that sense, some females may say, like, okay, well, I'm not a doormat. I speak my mind. I'm assertive. I'm a strong woman, right? But where is the respect for femininity? If men were created and they were given certain attributes and they are the authority and they are the ones that lead their households according to scripture, according to Torah, according to law, and that's their divine given right, then where is your respect for what your divine given right is as female, as woman? So where are you showing respect for how the Creator created you? What are your natural and divine endowments that you naturally do, instead of trying to take on the opposite counterparts characteristics and be that? So it's like, even in that, it's like a lack of, like, even though women may say, like, I'm strong, I'm vocal, I'm not a pick-me, or whatever you want to call it, women who stand strong in their femininity and they honor how the Creator created them, they're truly the ones who are strong. Because there's power in weakness. So there's power in weakness. And I just think that that's interesting. Like, there's strength in being authentic and moving in the way that you were created to be. So, and I do think about the feminine qualities, the feminine traits like vulnerability, softness, being fluid, knowing how to navigate in difficult situations without being forceful, but kind of pulling back and being silent, using the feminine sciences. I think that takes being silent, and it takes introspection, and it takes those feminine qualities where you go inside and you kind of, you know, you be there, as opposed to like, I'm gonna go out, and I'm gonna be so vocal. But you tune into the feminine quality of being silent, like, let me use wisdom. Let me respect and honor being a woman, because that's what I was created to be. And I think there are some women who naturally own that. They like, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be all rough, and I don't want to be that, you know. And I could say for me, like, I was having a conversation and with sisters who had fights in their life. And when it came to me, and it was kind of like, I've never had a fight in my life. It was kind of like shocking, you know, that was the case. But I never liked to fight. For one, I grew up in a household where it was that activity going on, you know, sort of violence and fighting. And so for me, like, I didn't like it. I didn't like that. So I just thought it was interesting, like, okay, not every woman wants to function or be in that place where they have to be aggressive, and they turn the other way, you know, or run the other way, however you may call it, because living in this Western society, we all been traumatized. We all been, you know, our ancestors been enslaved. For those who were in America, we know the history. So there's trauma, you know, and some people fight, some people flight, some people run, some people freeze, but I'm a runner. So I always ran, like, okay, I'm going to run from danger, you know. So every woman has different experiences, but I just bring up that example because not every woman wants to be or have that. They just don't want to be like super aggressive, and their idea of fighting is more so developing emotional control where things are not bothering them. That makes them feel stronger, you know. Being able to control their emotions, being able to articulate themselves without getting angry, being able to use their words to express themselves clearly. And those are ideas and thoughts that make that woman feel stronger, you know. So I just wanted to share that one, just going back to the topic of like, why are you asking so many questions, you know? And if you are in a relationship and you are being guided and instructed, and you chose to marry or create a covenant under the Most High Yah, then there should be trust. Just as we are trusting the Most High Yah and we're not leaning on our own understanding, and we're always acknowledging the Most High Yah and allowing the Most High Yah to direct our path, that same thing is being mirrored in your relationship with the husband, with the man that the Most High brought into your life. There's still that level of submission and level of trust. You chose to create a covenant and made vows. And I'm not talking about in the secular world sense where you got a marriage license. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about those who truly created a covenant and the union was ordained by the Most High Yah, and you know it was ordained by the Most High Yah, and you knew it was divine. It was divine. You knew it was the Creator that brought you together. When it's a union like that, there's no reason to not trust or to over question that man when the Most High brought that man into your life. So that is what I wanted to share in this video. Why are you asking so many questions? Chillax. You don't have to do that. Now, if you're a woman that you're not covered and you're looking for a mate, you may have to ask some questions. But once you're in a union, overly asking questions because you don't truly respect the man that you chose, that is a problem. That is a problem. Okay? That is a problem. So, yeah, that's it for this video. For all those who come in and watch it, thank you. Feel free to leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video. So that's going to be, which days did I say? That's going to be on Thursday. So I'll be back live at 8 p.m. All right. Shalom. Peace.
I'm gonna get a fixing me up. Said I'm gonna get at